Active Backup is an agentless backup solution specially designed to centralize data backup for Windows and Linux servers. It allows you to perform backup without needing to install complicated and costly agents on source servers, nor worry about affecting client performance and agent compatibility. Its unified management interface offers a consistent setup experience for all backup tasks, regardless of the source, meaning that all backup tasks can be initiated via DSM without needing to switch between multiple software. In this video, we'll introduce you to the key features of Active Backup and show you how to create and restore a backup task. Before you begin, please make sure you have installed Active Backup in Package Center. Once it is installed, you can find it in the main menu. Click to launch Active Backup. The Advanced Histogram tool on the Overview page allows you to see the total used storage capacity, backup status, and other information regarding your backup tasks at a glance. For example, you can see here that 2 Windows backup tasks have been backed up successfully, while an error has occurred to a task. Hover your mouse over the pie chart to see the detailed information and statuses of your tasks. Now let's move down to the bar chart. Hover your mouse over a bar to see the transferred size of a task each time it is backed up. For example, you can see the space usage and backup dates of this task that was backed up twice. You can also view the transferred size by task or by time and choose a specific time period such as week, day, or hour. Now we'll show you how to create a Windows backup task. Go to the Windows Backup tab and click Create to start the wizard. You'll see 3 backup modes designed for different backup purposes. Select multi-version mode if you want to recover files from any previous point in time, as a new file version will be created each time a backup is performed. Select mirroring mode if you only need the newest version of your backed up file. Incremental mode can be used for archival purposes. You can also click Learn more about the backup modes to get more details about each mode and select the one most suited to your needs. Here we'll create a multi-version backup task. Click Next. Enter your server address, that is your IP address, your account, and password. Click Next. Select your backup source folders in the drop-down menu. You can select one or more folders depending on your needs. After you have selected the files you want to back up, click Next. Now enter your task name and select the local path, that is the backup destination. You can enable Volume Shadow Copy and set a backup schedule. Enabling Windows Volume Shadow Copy, or VSS, ensures your backup remains consistent. This feature is only supported on Windows Backup and not Linux Backup. Tick Enable Schedule to schedule the specific time and date for backing up your tasks. After you have configured the settings, click Next to continue. In this section, you can choose your version rotation policy, which allows you to manage backup versions by automatically deleting unwanted versions and potentially freeing up storage space. Enable Backup Rotation is selected by default. You can now choose the desired rotation mode. Here we'll select Smart Recycle. Specify the maximum number of versions that will be retained. Click Next to check your task settings and click Apply to finish creating your backup task. To check the backup task you just created, go to the Windows Backup tab. All the tasks that have been created are listed here, and you can manage them via the buttons at the top. Before we talk about restoring tasks, let's briefly talk about Linux Backup. The process for creating a backup task on Linux server is mostly identical to that on Windows server. The main difference is that you can configure bandwidth and enable compression and block transfer. We'll take a look at these settings on an existing backup task. Now let's switch back to Windows Backup and move on to restoring tasks. Select the task you want to restore and click the Restore button. You can choose to restore to the original location or other custom locations. You can only restore one folder at a time if you select Custom. Here we'll demonstrate restoring tasks to a custom location. Choose the backup folder you want to restore. Then choose the backup version you want to restore by clicking on the versions shown here. You can also click the calendar icon to find the version backed up on a specific date. Click Next. Select the destination folder for restoring the backup version. Click Next. Check your information. Click Restore. You can see here that the version is being restored to the destination folder. One thing to note is that the backup tasks cannot be resumed if they are abruptly stopped or disconnected while they were still running. When creating your tasks, you can see the information and log of each backup task. To see the details of the multiple versions of one backup task, click Details. Here, you can view the instant status and transferred size of a task by day or hour, and view the logs of the multiple versions of a backup task. Click on a task and click Information to see its log in detail. Click Search to search tasks according to their status, task type, and date. To see the log information of all your backup tasks, go to Log Center. Double-click a task to see more information. You can also use filters to search for certain tasks. Enter the keyword of the task you want to find or click the arrow in the search bar to search through the logs with filters in the drop-down menu. Now you know how to use Active Backup to backup and restore your data. As you have seen, its centralized management interface makes creating and monitoring your backup tasks simple and efficient. To learn more about Active Backup or Synology products, you can check out our website at synology.com. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out other tutorials on our channel.